You probably don't think about it. You're just going through your day, feeding them, changing them, putting them down, picking them back up. But here is something that most first-time mothers are never told. Your baby is remembering everything, not the way you remember a birthday or a conversation, deeper than that, at a cellular level, in the architecture of their developing brain. And what they remember from these first months will shape who they become for the rest of their life. If this is your first time here, welcome to First Mom Guide. Every week we break down the real science behind your newborn's behavior so you can understand your baby better and trust yourself more. Hit subscribe so you never miss a video. Now let's get into it. Number 1, the way you respond when they cry. Every single time your baby cries and you respond, something permanent happens in their brain. Researchers at Harvard Center on the Developing Child call this serve and return. Your baby sends a signal, you answer it. And in that exchange, a neural pathway forms, not a metaphorical one, a literal physical connection between neurons that will influence how your child regulates emotion, manages stress, and forms relationships for the rest of their life. Dr. Charles Nelson, professor of pediatrics at Harvard Medical School, has spent decades studying early brain development. His research shows that consistent, responsive caregiving in the first year of life is one of the strongest predictors of emotional resilience in adulthood. Your baby will not remember the specific moment you came to them, but their brain will remember that someone always came. Number 2, the sound of your voice. Your baby has known your voice since before they were born. At around 28 weeks of pregnancy, the auditory system becomes active. Your baby began listening to your tone, your rhythm, your patterns. Research published in the journal Psychological Science found that newborns not only recognize their mother's voice at birth, they prefer it above all other sounds. But here is what matters after birth. It is not just that you speak. It is how you speak. Studies show that infant-directed speech, the natural, slightly higher-pitched, slower, more melodic way most caregivers instinctively talk to babies, actively stimulates language development in ways that normal adult speech does not. Every time you talk to your baby in that soft sing-song voice that you might feel embarrassed about, you are directly accelerating their brain development. Your baby is recording every word. Number 3, eye contact. When you look into your baby's eyes and they look back, something extraordinary is happening. A 2017 study from the University of Cambridge, led by neuroscientist Dr. Victoria Leong, found that when a caregiver and infant make eye contact, their brain waves actually synchronize. They begin to oscillate at the same frequency. This neural synchrony is directly linked to communication, learning, and bonding. It is one of the most intimate forms of connection the human brain is capable of, and your baby is capable of it from the very first days of life. Every moment of eye contact you give your baby is a moment of neurological alignment of two brains recognizing each other. Your baby will not remember your face the way you remember a photograph, but their nervous system will remember the feeling of being truly seen. Number 4, physical touch. Touch is not a comfort for babies. It is a biological requirement. Research from the Touch Research Institute at the University of Miami, led by Dr. Tiffany Field, has demonstrated that gentle, consistent physical touch in infancy leads to better weight gain, stronger immune function, reduced cortisol levels, and improved cognitive development. Babies who are held, carried, and touched regularly show measurably different brain development than babies who receive less physical contact. The skin is the largest sensory organ in the human body, and for your baby, every time you hold them, stroke their cheek, or lay them skin to skin against your chest, you are sending a signal that travels directly to their developing nervous system. The message is simple. You are safe. You are loved. The world is a place where good things happen to you. That message becomes a belief, and that belief becomes the foundation they build everything else on. Number 5, the way you handle your own emotions in front of them. This is the one most parents are not prepared for. Babies are not passive observers of your emotional state. They are active detectors of it. Research on social referencing shows that from as early as 6 months, babies look to their caregiver's face to determine how to feel about the world around them. If you are anxious, they learn anxiety is the appropriate response. If you are calm, they learn calm is available. Dr. Nim Tottenham, professor of psychology at Columbia University and director of the Developmental Affective Neuroscience Laboratory, has found that a caregiver's emotional regulation, or lack of it, is directly transmitted to the infant's developing stress response system. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to be happy all the time. But the moments when you take a breath, soften your face, and choose calm. Your baby is watching, and they are learning that calm is possible. That regulation is something humans can do. That lesson, absorbed in the first year of life, will stay with them for decades. None of this is pressure. All of this is permission. Permission to understand that the ordinary moments, the feeds, the holds, the eye contact, the soft words, the calm you choose, even when you don't feel it, are not small. They are the most important work being done anywhere in the world right now. And you are doing it every single day. Your baby will not remember your face, but they will remember how you made them feel. And they will carry that feeling with them for the rest of their life.